What's going on, everyone? My name is Alpha, and today we're back with another Pokemon challenge video. Today we're on Ultra Red Emerald. That's a long name for a ROM hack, but we're on Pokemon Ultra Red Emerald, and today's challenge will be, can I beat Ultra Red Emerald using only starter Pokemon? So Ultra Red Emerald is basically a harder version of the mainline series Emerald. It's basically Emerald, just different layouts and a bit harder Pokemon and all the encounter rates you want. So that's basically Radical Red, but in here the story is kind of changed a little bit, but nothing too far-fetched. I am going to be doing a ROM review within this challenge video, so that is doing a 2-for-1 because I never got to really do a ROM review for Radical Red. So I'm going to try it out on this video. Just let me know how you guys like it on this video, and hopefully I'll get to do more in future because I do love playing ROM hacks. I'm getting around to playing Pokemon Unbound. I promise you that. I promise you I'll play Pokemon Unbound sooner or later. Anyways, so to preface this challenge, we are only using our starter Pokemon in this game mode. We can get almost all the starters we can get up to, I believe, generation 3. So there's nothing more than 386 Pokemon in the game, but everything should be accountable to us. We cannot use items inside a battle, of course, and each Pokemon will be nicknamed after you guys in the comments. So thank you so much for leaving comments in my last challenge video. It greatly means a lot to me that you guys support my channel, and thank you so much for all the support in the previous video. That's a really intense video I did, so thank you so much for supporting me. And if you guys can, leave a like, comment down below some challenge ideas just like this one, and subscribe if you're not already. Over 80% of you guys are not subscribed, so please subscribe. It really helped my channel, and also I'll really appreciate it. Anyways, let's get into the video itself. So to begin off, I did not want to choose Mudkip as my first starter Pokemon, so I chose Torchic as my first starter Pokemon because I believe it could get speed boost in this game, so it might be better off doing that. And I just want to test the waters, see what's encounterable in the grass over here in Route 1 and Route 2 and Route 3, obviously. We actually can't get started until we finish the first gym, so we're gonna actually go into the first gym, get a Combuskin for ourselves, get Double Kick, and we are actually destroying this gym. Combuskin is the best pick for this gym apparently, because Double Kick does demolish everything in the gym for us. We rapidly gain XP apparently, and we beat Roxanne pretty easily, double kicking her entire team and losing no HP at all. So we cleared through that pretty easily. Now we're gonna actually head into Dewfoot Island. After helping getting the Wingull back, we're actually gonna head into Dewfoot Island, face off against this fisherman, and then head all the way back to Route 1. And then we're gonna fish for another starter Pokemon. The next starter Pokemon we can actually get is a Squirtle. Squirtle isn't the best Pokemon, I say, because this moveset's pretty limited, but it is still a water type, and I do value water types in this game because water types are very useful. As you can see, it takes me a while to actually encounter a Squirtle because it's kind of a pain. I'm really not good at fishing in this game apparently. I even knock out a bunch of Squirtles, which is a shame. Anyways, after we catch ourselves a Squirtle, we're gonna put that on our team. Now we're actually gonna head into Brawly's gym. Brawly's gym is gonna be the second gym on Dewfoot Island. We're gonna get a lot of training done with our Squirtle, and Squirtle's gonna start off the fight against Brawly. Brawly's gonna start out with a Meditite against us first. We're actually gonna demolish that thing as it tries to just set up a focus punch. We're easily able to deal with that as it just regains HP. He can use items in the battle, which I do not like about this game. I'd rather that it just completely knocks out items. We can't use them inside a battle. It's much more better in Radical Red, and yeah, that's one thing I really like about Radical Red. It forces you to not use items. Anyways, he's gonna send out his Hariyama next. I am kind of afraid of it as he's doing a lot of damage to me. I'm actually gonna sand attack it as I'm able to peg it down as it uses dig and misses the next 5 times apparently. And we're actually able to knock out the Hariyama as it doesn't hit me for the rest of the turns, and we're able to knock out Brawly and get the second gym badge. From here, we're gonna go into Dewfoot Cave, give the letter to Steven, and then head back to Rustboro City and get the XP share for ourselves. Now we can actually train up Squirtle and train up our Combuskin easily as we head through Slateport City into Malwo City, and you can see where the game starts looking a little odd. They added their own routing and their pathing in this game. It's the best, but I don't think it's the worst either. I mean, I would say it's mediocre. Some of the aesthetics of the game is really nice. Just Malwo City looks kind of odd to look at. Like, some of the textures from the Poke Center just looks off. I'm not even too sure if that's how it's supposed to look like, but I mean, it is there, I guess. It looks, if it's there, it's there. Anyways, we're gonna head into Malwo City's gym leader, which is Watson. Watson's gonna start out with his Electrode as I send out my Wartortle, and then he's gonna explode in front of me. I protect, and then he loses his Electrode for no reason, so that's great for us. His Allocate comes out next, which I'm able to just lose my Wartortle against, but my Combuskin's in the back, and I'm able to double kick it, knock it out in one hit. or 1 usage of double kick. And then his Magneton comes out. I have a speed boost up, so nothing can really outspeed me. Jump kick will knock out the Magneton 1 hit. And then Manectric comes out. He's gonna Thunder Fang me, which is gonna knock me down to about 23 HP, but I'm able to 2-shot it using jump kick. And that goes down for the Manectric. So we beat Watson pretty easily. We're steaming through the game, which is interesting. We don't actually have a level cap, as I evolved my Combuskin into a Blaziken after the 3rd gym. So 3 gyms in, I'm already having a fully evolved Blaziken. So I think there should be a level cap. They should even out the levels. Like, they should not be allowing me to have this much XP this early on. Anyways, Bagon's very easy to find in Meteor Falls, which is kind of funny. We actually can't go back to the route we came from, so we have to face against this black belt who has a Machoke. He actually beats my entire team, which is kind of odd. It gives us an opportunity to go back into Verdant Town and then catch yourself a Chikorita. Oh my god, I'm actually using a Chikorita. It is the weirdest thing I ever used, but we do have a Chikorita on the team, and that's going to actually be very useful going down the line. We also switch abilities with this guy in Marble City, which all the Pokemon I catch, I get their hidden abilities to begin with, which is kind of interesting. I kind of like that. I don't have to search super hard for hidden abilities. Anyways, we're going to head into Lava Ridge Town, and Lava Ridge Town will have the 4th gym for us, which will be Flannery's gym. Flannery's gym is going to be the Fire-type gym leader, and she's not going to be anything hard at all. So I'm going to send up my Wartortle against her. I'm going to Bubble Beam her camera up, and that thing is dead. There's no stopping that. Flannery sends out a Flareon next. I'm gonna Bubble Beam that thing as well. I'm gonna 2-shot it as he does some damage to me and also can heal itself, but I'm able to knock it down eventually. My Wartortle's ability, it actually gains 1/8 or 1/6 of his total HP every turn, which is kind of cool as leftovers. So I pair it up with Aqua Ring. It actually revives itself pretty quickly. She's going to send out her Charizard next. It's going to be a bit annoying. I'm going to send in my Meganium to sack it, and then send in my Blaziken, because Blaziken does Rock Tomb, and Rock Tomb will knock out the Charizard in 1 hit. Then he can send out his Torkoal. I'm able to Rock Tomb it, take away his White Herb, and then just watch it die, because it can't really do anything to my Blaziken, which is unfortunate for it. And Flannery will go down, which is pretty easy for us. We actually beat her pretty easily. From here, we're actually going to have access to HM Strength after beating Flannery, and we're going to be able to catch ourselves a Charmeleon over here in the grass. So we're able to catch ourselves a Charmeleon, and that's our next starter Pokemon. So we have 4 starter Pokemon, which is pretty nice for us. We're actually going to head all the way back to Petalburg City and then face off against our father, which is Norman. Norman's going to be the normal type gym leader, and his team is going to be not too hard at all. Since we have a Blaziken, he's a fighting type. He's also level 39, which is kind of unfair if you think about it. I'm going to send in my Bayleaf just to toxic it, just to weaken it, but all I'm doing is actually just gonna bulk up and then jump kicking the Slacking and then knocking everything out. Blaziken's Blaze Kick knock out the Togetic. That's a tongue twister. Anyways, Porygon comes out, that thing's gonna go down, and as well Snorlax is getting a 1-shot it into the face with a jump kick, and Norman goes down pretty easy. So Blaziken might be the most broken Pokemon ever existed. Now here comes a problem I have with the ROM hack. Midway through the ROM hack, my Wartortle starts spinning in the middle of a fight, which is kind of odd. We're in a double battle, he's doing somersaults, so I have a problem with that. Obviously the ROM is kind of glitchy here and there, like the visuals of it are kind of just everywhere sometimes. I mean, I don't even know what's going on in this route right here. The abandoned ship route is all over the place. I don't know what's going on. The route outside of the abandoned ship is a bit interesting as well, so that's kind of a confusing place. We're going to actually head into the Weather Fortress outside of Fortree City, and we're going to clear through this because Team Aqua is in here with some Team Magma members, which is also odd, but we're going to clear through that. We're actually not able to go into Fortree City from this entrance, apparently. We actually have to go through the south entrance into Lily Cove. From there, we go back into Fortree City. So that's an interesting route we have to take. We're going to take that. We're going to fight against our rival in Lily Cove City, which is May. May's can beat us a few times, but luckily Blaziken's in the back, and Blaziken's jump kick is always undefeated, as it knocks out May's entire team, and we get ourselves a Charizard as well. From here, we're actually going to head into Fortree City, and we're going to face off against Winona. Winona's going to be the flying type gym leader, and she is going to be a bit of a pain. So from a few attempts, I realized her team is structured around the Mantine. Mantine walls my team pretty well. As you can see, my Blastoise unfortunately doesn't even get it down to half HP. But I found out a solution to this. What I need to do is start off using my Blastoise against this well, knock it out, and then switch into my Charizard after the Jump Club comes out. And then the Jump Club will be stuck in a substitute as I am able to beat it down. It's going to panic switch into the Mantine. Then I'm able to send in my Blastoise against it. I'm trying to wear it down so it doesn't have any Hydro Pumps left. Then send in my Blaziken after it, and I'm able to Swords Dance in front of it as it misses Hydro Pump. I'm able to jump kick it, knock it out, and then one hit KO the jump up, and then obviously knock out the Skarmory for ourselves. And then Altario was not going to be able to knock me out. I'm able to two-shot it, and there goes Winona. Winona goes down pretty easily as we actually head back all the way to Marble City and catch ourselves a Mudkip using the old rod in this little pond over here, because we completely forgot about it. After catching ourselves a Mudkip, we're actually going to go back into Verdant Town and catch ourselves a Bulbasaur here. And to round out our team, we have a full team now of starters, which are not good. Like, the whole team is actually pretty bad because they're all over the place in levels. As you can see, one's level 50 and the rest is like level 20. From here, we're actually going to head into the Magma Hideout. The Magma Hideout is actually completely rearranged. There are new areas to it, as well as if I get caught by the Magma members, I have to fight them, and if I beat them or lose them, I'm kicked out of the hideout or the room I'm in. So I have to restart the room, whatever room I'm in. So to avoid this, you have to avoid completely, which is a great mechanic. I really enjoy this mechanic of this. Completely switch around. You have to basically be stealthy as you move out the hideout, and you can't get caught at all. So that's a cool mechanic. Even this mechanic over here where they mirror your every move, this Magma member right here, you have to be strategic on how you move to get away from this Magma member, which is kind of fun. I do enjoy that part of the puzzle, and this hideout is actually just completely great from top to bottom. We're gonna face off against Maxie. We're gonna beat Maxie pretty easily, as you can see. Of course, Blaziken's here, and Blaziken just destroys his team. And we escape. We're gonna head into Slateport City. We're gonna meet up with Archie, obviously, and then the Team Aqua member, and we're gonna face off against the Team Aqua members in their hideout. We're gonna beat down the Aqua members. We don't have to do any stealth missions in here. We just got to beat them up straight up, and then face off against the admin down here, and then head into Moss Deep City. Now, Moss Deep City is going to be very annoying because they are all psychic types, and they're also over level as hell. The trainers in this gym are at level 50 minimum, as well the gym leaders are level 52. The only Pokemon that come close to my team at their level is Blaziken at level 50, and at that point he's still under level. So we gotta do some training. As you can see, we lose to Tate and Liza 10,000 times apparently. We're actually gonna go back into Fall Over Town, and we're gonna catch ourselves some Chanseys. It took 4 or 5 Chanseys for us to get a lucky egg. As you can see, once we get the lucky egg, we're gonna take some time to obviously go around and train a little more. We actually found this stupid puzzle. I gotta say, this is a dumb puzzle. I hate this puzzle so much, but we did this puzzle and all we got from it is a Stardust, which I'm kind of mad about, but it is what it is. I'm able to, yeah, I'm so annoyed. I spent so long for that puzzle because I really thought there was gonna be something useful there. But we're gonna train our Pokemon all the way to level 50. As you can see, it took a little bit. We actually found some new routes over here. One thing about this game that I really like is the usage of the Acrobike. There is so much usage of the Acrobike that I'm actually really impressed about, because they make you use it all the time to get to other places, which I enjoy because you don't really use the Acrobike in other places in the original games. But as you can see, I'm training in the grass over here with the Slowpokes and the Pelipper's with my grass types. And from there, once we get to close to 50, now everyone's gonna be 50. No, and not everyone can be special. I understand that. Now we're gonna actually face off against Tate and Liza. Tate and Liza is gonna be a difficult team to face off against. We're gonna start off the battle using our Swampert and our Venusaur. I'm trying to Endeavor trap one of the Pokemon, but I put the Grumpig to sleep. I'm able to try to just weaken down the other Pokemon. My Venusaur goes down, but I send out my Blaziken next. I'm able to Swords Dance in front of the Pokemon. I'm able to knock out the Venomoth using my Blaziken, as my Swampert is completely useless for no reason. The Grumpig actually wakes up and knocks out my Swampert, which is fine with me, because I'm able to send out my Charizard next. Charizard is actually able to knock out the Jinx, as my Blaziken is able to knock out the Grumpig for me. And down goes both her Pokemon, double knockout. So next up, she's going to send out her Girafarig and her Lunatone. I decided to Blaze Kick the Girafarig and knock it out for sure. Lunatone takes a big hefty hit from my Charizard, which is fine with Fire Punch. I don't know how that happened, but it did. It worked out fine. I'm able to Shadow Claw the Lunatone. I'm able to Aqua Ring and wall down the Solrock right here. I don't have a water move because I was training without the water move because I completely forgot to put the water move back in. But I'm able to Toxic down the Solrock. I'm able to Protect Stall. I'm able to Ice Beam and Petal Storm it. I'm able to beat Tate and Liza using my team, which took a little bit. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, they are ruthless. They knocked me out so many times. But from here, we're actually gonna head into the space station where Team Magma is. Team Magma is gonna hide out over here, and we're gonna have to beat them. We're gonna have to beat them in a pick 3 battle with Steven. Obviously, I chose my Blaziken first, but I'm gonna send in my Blastoise next just to Aqua Ring and Protect Stall as basically Steven just takes care of everything with his Aggron. At the end, my Blastoise goes down, but I mean the battle is basically over. So thank you Steven for carrying my team. From here, we're actually head into the Team Aqua Submarine. There's actually some unique puzzles in here, which I really enjoy. I fancy a lot. You can't get caught at all because this is the new hideout. So this is the submarine. You can't get caught at all, just like the Team Magma hideout. I really enjoy the stealth missions in here. There's a puzzle where you have to push the boulders to where both trainers can't see you, which took me a little bit to figure out, but I'm able to figure it out. Then I'm able to head into Sootopolis City. I'm able to clear through that, meet up with Steven, and then head into the Sky Pillar to meet with Wallace and face off against Rayquaza. Rayquaza can help us calm down Kyogre and Groudon. And then from there, we're going to face off against Juan. Juan is going to be the water type gym leader. I completely forgot about Juan. I train up in the grass and then head into the Elite Four, but then I completely forgot about him. So I have to go backwards and then find him again. I actually lose to Juan's trainer in his gym, which is unfortunate a few times. And we'll actually lose to Juan a few times as well. We're going to do a lot of training outside and then face off against Juan once more. I'm going to start the battle using my Venusaur against his Vaporeon. I'm going to sleep powder the Vaporeon. I'm going to Growth in front of it. I'm actually going to put the Vaporeon to sleep and then send in my Meganium next. I'm able to Geomancy in front of the Vaporeon. I'm able to Sea Flare the Vaporeon and then it sends out his Corsola. I know it's not going to do anything to me, so I Geomancy once more. And as you can see, it's doing nothing to me. Earth Power will knock it out. Earth Power will knock out the Feraligatr. Sea Flare will knock out the Gorbis. And the Kingdra will die in one hit, as you can see. And Meganium under level, but so strong, knocks it out super easily. From here, we're going to head into Victory Road. We're going to beat Wally over here. I completely forgot Wally's in the game at all. So in this ROM hack, they actually introduced a new style Victory Road. You have to complete puzzles heading into the end. So you have to get the Magnemites into the blue orbs over there, so you can make a pathway. So which is kind of interesting. I do enjoy a little puzzles here and there. The hardest one is the 3 Magnemite one, where you have to get 3 Magnemites into all 3 orbs. I get 2 constantly, but one always gets stuck up top, so that's kind of unfortunate. I save once I get 1 Magnemite, but I'm able to actually clear through the puzzle kind of nicely. Eventually I do, just some finessing obviously, but eventually I do get it done. I'm able to head into the end of Victory Road, clear through that, and then I gotta do some training obviously. I want my Pokemon to be at least level 60 going to the Elite Four. They will be around that level as I do a lot of training, and then to switch around the moves easily. I'm relying on Meganium to be my setup and sweeper, but everyone else is, everyone else is still there. Forgot about Blaziken. Blaziken is also really good at setting up and sweeping. As you will see as I head into the Elite Four will have Cindy as the first Elite Four member. I'm not able to Sleep Powder it, but my Blastoise is able to Hydro Pump it and knock it down. He's going to send on his Shedinja next. He's going to Endeavor me, which is a pain. I'm actually going to end up losing my first attempt against Sydney because I was not well equipped for that at all. So I restart against Sydney. I'm going to face off against Sableye. I'm going to knock it out using my Venusaur this time. Then he's going to send a Shedinja. I'm Fire Punch it using my Charizard. He's going to send on a Sneasel, which we know is actually an imposter. It's actually a Mr. Mime in the back. I'm going to send in my Charizard. Charizard is actually going to knock out the Mr. Mime for us as he sends out his Absol. Apparently Absol has the thickest defense in this game. Apparently it does not die to anything I put at it. I'm able to high jump kick it. It barely lives with 1 HP, but I do Flare Blitz it and it gets a burn and knocks it out. Then Sneasel comes out, so I do have so many speed boosts up from all the turns I wasted, so a high jump kick will knock out the Sneasel for me, and that goes pretty well. I did not use any rare candies. I don't know why. I completely forgot about the rare candies for some reason, but that is fine. As I head into the next chamber, which is Phoebe's chamber. Phoebe's gonna be the ghost type Elite Four member. I'm gonna start out using my Blastoise against her. Blastoise is gonna Hydro Pump it. It's not gonna do too much. I'm able to weaken it down, but I'm running out of PP. I'm gonna send in my Swampert to finish things off against the Dusclops. He's gonna try to knock me out using his Bayonet. It does work. I mean, I can't really do too much against it. I'm sending my Blastoise out to knock it out as he Will-O-Wisp me. He's gonna send on Sableye once more. Hydro Pump knocks him down pretty low. I'm kind of stuck. I run out of PP and it's disable my Surf. I actually set up my Venusaur once again. I'm able to knock out the Sableye for us. I mean, it knocks itself out, but it is what it is. Gengar comes out next. I'm able to put it to sleep. Send in my Blaziken again. It's Swords Dance once again, and Dark Lariat will knock out the rest of the team members. Knock out the Gengar and the Mischievous for us, and we've beaten Phoebe. So once we are done with that, we're actually going to head into the corridor right before the third Elite Four member. We're actually going to be given a rare candy, which is interesting, I guess. I don't know I would kind of rather the full heal we get from Radical Red. I'm gonna be honest, I do enjoy, getting a free heal from Radical Red, which I don't really like how I have to heal myself after every battle. I don't even have a full heal to heal my Blastoise burn, which is unfortunate. So that's kind of funny. I gotta let my Blastoise die against Glacia. As you can see here, Jinx will knock me out. I'm sending my Blastoise. Blastoise will knock out the Jinx as it sets up Hail for some reason. Fire Punch will knock out the Jinx, and then Fire Punch will knock out the Pillow Spine for us. So you can send out his Dewgong next. I am kind of afraid of it, but I'm trying to do some chip damage against it, as you can see, using my Swampert. I don't know why I didn't Endeavor Trap it, but for some reason I didn't. I put it to sleep. I send in my Meganium next. I'm able to knock the Dewgong in one hit using my Seed Flare. And then the Glalie will come out. I'm able to not knock it out in one hit, but I'm able to do a lot of chip damage. I'm able to send my Blaziken next. Blaziken will Flare Blitz it, knock it down to low HP, and just continue to Flare Blitz it until it knocks itself out. I knock myself out basically. High Jump Kick will knock down the Walrein to half HP as I send in my Venusaur to put it to sleep, and Petal Dance will knock out the Walrein for us. From here in the same corridor, we're actually gonna get another rare candy, which we're gonna save up for the final battle, because so far we're breezing through this pretty easily. I mean, this is supposed to be a pretty hard ROM hack, I'm assuming. Anyways, we're gonna face off against Drake. You can send us Aerodactyl first, again Brave Bird me, but I'm able to two-shot it as it knocks me down to low HP. That's fine. He's gonna send out his Charizard next, which isn't a Dragon type. This looks like Lance's team more than anything. He's gonna try to Solar Beam me, which is kind of odd. I'm able to knock it down to low HP, but I'm scared it's gonna actually hit me pretty hard, so I'm gonna send in my Blaziken. I'm gonna Swords Dance in front of it. It's gonna knock me down to low HP. I'm able to Darkest Lariat, knock out the Charizard as he sends out his Dragonite next. I'm able to do a bit of chip damage with Darkest Lariat, and then I'm able to send in my Swampert. Swampert will live a hit for sure against Dragonite, because Swampert is so bulky. Knocks out the Dragonite, and then it lives an attack against the Flygon. I'm able to freeze the Flygon, but it doesn't work out too well as it knocks me out eventually, but it does a lot of chip damage against him. I'm sending my Meganium against the Flygon, which is kind of interesting. I assume I can knock it out using a Moonblast. It has Flamethrower, which I knew I could live. I'm able to knock out the Flygon. He's going to send out the Salamence, and of course that thing also has Flamethrower. I'm able to send in my Venusaur against it. It's going to disarm me. I put it to sleep, and that should be it for it. Because I was sending my Blastoise next. It's still asleep. I'm able to Ice Beam it, still asleep. And I'm able to knock it out in 2 hits. As it sleeps forever apparently. But I'm able to knock out Drake, and that is it. And now we got to heal our Pokemon's back up. From here, we're actually going to face off against Wallace. Wallace is going to be the water type champion of the game. We're going to lose a few times against Wallace, which is kind of surprising because his team is actually not that good. But once we get it right, we're going to face off against Wallace. Wallace can start out the fight using his Molotech against my Blastoise. I am trying to just stall it out. I'm using Aqua Ring and Protect. I have 2 healing moves right now. I'm able to Ice Beam. I'm trying to get a Freeze or anything. Eventually, he actually gets bored of me and actually switch into his Lantern, which is fine. I do appreciate that. I'm just gonna wait until he knocks me out, and then it's gonna send out is Ludicolo as I send in my Charizard against it. I'm able to do some chip damage against that. I'm able to knock out the Ludicolo. It's gonna send out Molotech once more. I'm gonna send in my Venusaur against Molotech. Obviously, Venusaur has Thick Effect, so it can live Ice Beam pretty easily. I'm able to Growth and Petal Dance 2 of her Pokemon to knock it out, which is very nice. After Venusaur knocks out the 2 Pokemon, Blastoise come out and revenge kill me. As I send in my Meganium against it, it's gonna try to Iron Defense against me, but I'm able to Geomancy all the way up. So I'm gonna Seed Flare it, and I'm able to knock it out in 1 hit. Gyarados comes out next. I'm able to Geomancy in front of it, and there's nothing it could do about it. With 2 Geomancies up, I'm able to knock it out with a Seed Flare, with a crit, and knock it out. And Suicune as his final Pokemon will come out. Geomancy, Seed Flare will knock it out, and we beat Wallace with a very under-level team, which is surprising because this ROM hack is supposed to be a bit harder than what was advertised. Now, ROM review at the end of the challenge. I do enjoy some aspect of this ROM hack, but I was very looking forward to something similar to Radical Red, because I read somewhere that this is pretty similar to Radical Red. It has the same storyline, which I do enjoy. It maintains the same storyline as the original game, just makes it better. Like Radical Red maintains, basically the end to the beginning. It's basically Pokemon Fire Red, but it became better with inclusions. This game feels like it just got complicated, and then it just didn't get harder. I mean, the only hard parts were, I guess, against Tate and Liza. I mean, that's the only hard part. That's just the jumping levels that caught me off surprise, but that's about it. This ROM hack is decent. I do like it. I would do another challenge on it, but I think it does not crack my top 10 of favorite ROM hacks of Pokemon, and that's my honest opinion. I do hope you guys would try it out for yourselves. I did have a blast playing this game. Obviously, I put in about like 50-60 in-game hours, obviously with speed up, of course, but I did put in a lot of hours playing this game, and it was pretty fun exploring the areas. But it leaves more to desire, because I do want more from this game. Like, it could be a great game. I was hoping something of a Radical Red in this, like something magical about Radical Red, but into Pokemon Emerald, because Pokemon Emerald is one of my favorite games of all time. So I was looking for more of that into this, but unfortunately it wasn't there. So anyways, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment down below some challenge ideas just like this one, and also subscribe if you're not already. It would greatly help my channel, and I'll appreciate it, of course. Anyways, my name's Ben Alpha. Hope you guys all had a great day, and drop me some Pokemon Unbound challenges, please. It will help me so much, because I need to do Pokemon Unbound. Apparently you guys love it. I'll do a ROM hack review for that one as well. If you guys enjoyed this ROM hack, please let me know. Anyways, I'm done talking. See you guys.